Raid Shadow Legends, and we're going to be doing a roster review of Kat's account, and I've already looked at it, and I think it's a mess. I'm just going to straight up.
You never think it's good.
It's a mess, and if you haven't done so already, there's a link in the description. Wow. Look at those flames. Anyways, click up there to get Corrado, Fox Hunter, or you get Ugo when you hit level 15, and use promo code Monkey King, one word, to get Legendary Sun Wukong, and you want to do that within the first 24 hours of playing Raid Shadow Legends. So, oh boy. Okay, let's just get into...
Can we at least say it is better than last time?
Yeah, it's better than last time.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so the first... I think I was pretty good with you in the arena, right? I went to your arena and I was like, okay, because you have to do arena because you want to get Arbiter, and right now you're in missions and you're trying to get affinity bonus.
The bane of my existence.
To level 8, and it's a little bit too late to change course on this. Most people suggest blue accuracy as being the place to start, or red accuracy, for Geomancer, but it doesn't matter.
I didn't have Geomancer, and now I had 4.
Yeah.
I was working with what I had at the time, and that's mostly for Sun Wukong.
Yeah, and so this is going to be, getting this up is going to be mostly an exercise of activity. You have tons of, these expire, right?
I know.
So you've got tons of them, and, it's just a matter of going in when you first log in, and there's 4 or 5 easy battles always, right? Mm-hmm. And then right before you log out, do 4 more easy battles. Well, my
defense is garbage right now, so I have as many easy battles as possible.
Right.
And you can find me in the arena because I have Grinner as my defense.
There you go. Yeah, so she's trying to lose on purpose. So
right, and there's an event running.
Yes.
So I'm trying to do as many arena battles as humanly possible.
And so when I went into I'm just going to go into this one here. When I went in here is, you got Sun Wukong lead, Alice amazing, Loki, and then you have Duchess. And my suggestion is to take Deacon Armstrong to make him your fastest character in your roster.
Okay.
And then just make him go as fast, because I looked at him right now, he's 160 speed.
I know.
Sun Wukong's like 112, and then even your Loki is slower than your Sun Wukong.
Sun Wukong is 212.
212. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is I'm just going to take your Loki to like 213.
Okay.
Because that will help a little bit there, because then he'll get attack up.
Right.
Because Alice was getting the attack up, but Sun Wukong was not.
Is not.
And so this is going to lead into another conversation we're going to have, which is about, you got to get your accuracy on Geomancer as high as possible. Well, the way to do that is going to be through factions, which is also where you're going to get the glyphs. Mm-hmm. So it's all the same thing, because I looked at your Loki and I was like, well, how come you haven't done glyphs on these pieces? And you're like, well, it's because, they try to get a speed in that there too, if you can.
How?
Well, this is great, but this is on Loki. Oh my God. Okay, this is fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. Crit rate, anybody but Loki. So yeah.
Tell Hell Hades, they're the ones who put it on there for him.
Okay, it's fine. Okay, so this is a great piece of gear, one way or another.
Yeah.
You've got Feral, which is giving like 40 extra accuracy just by having one piece there.
Right.
This is great.
And speed, isn't it? Too?
This is a very valuable piece.
Okay, and it's saved for that.
Do not have a problem doing this.
Okay, I'm fine with that, because
this is very
saved that 6-star
right now
just for this.
We're praying for an 8 right here, right? Okay, you're praying for an 8, but this is super valuable. Please get an 8, right?
Holy shit.
I'm your good luck.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, glyph. This guy is worth glyphing. Holy moly, this is a good piece of gear, right?
Yes, it is.
So I don't think
he's just gonna use all my.
No, just why not? Like, you're not gonna feel bad. Like this piece probably should not be on Loki. It probably should be on some Wukong or Alice, but whatever, right? Okay. It's fine.
Well, we do have free gear removal right now, so yes. I can swap.
Okay, but right now we've got him up to 209. We need to give him above 2. Let's see. I'm trying.
That you can fully upgrade.
Okay, here's another Feral one. Oh no speed. Let's see right here.
There.
Okay, I like Feral.
No speed.
Feral's fine. All right, this is
you
not.
You need to do Siege.
Yeah, Pharaoh's.
That's where I'm getting all my Pharaoh gear. That was good.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
it's 212. I think that's enough.
No, we need one more. You want to make sure he goes first because you
Yeah,
have
it doesn't.
Loki at 2.
No, Sun Wukong's 211.
Okay.
Isn't he?
Let's see. I mean, this is.
No, 213.
This is not fast.
Can we deglyph Sun Wukong?
No. What the real answer to this is to get Deacon Armstrong up to like 300, let's say.
Right.
And then get Arbiter and take her to like 400. You know what I mean? 380.
I'm
you know what I
saving
mean?
all my gear for Arbiter.
Okay, no, but the gear goes on. You can put the gear that you're going to put on Arbiter on Deacon now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's essentially the same kind of gear. Well, not this part, but you know what I mean. So but we're not going to do that today. I just want to get Loki faster than Sun Wukong. So you get
Check the boots.
Yeah, the boots. Well, that's right there. It's six boots.
Chest plate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I don't want to put anything on that. Nope, I'm not doing that. It's a 4-star piece of gear. God. I don't want to do these.
This is when Boomer forgets that I have an account that is not nearly as developed as his. Sometimes all I have is 4-star.
Okay, so I'm not putting good glyphs on this. I'm putting bad glyphs on this. Like I will put like.
Do that.
Yeah,
Do 3.
we just got to get it up there. Okay, 2, fine. I got glare.
It might be enough. It might be enough.
Let's see. GD 213.
214. He's at 214.
Okay, there we go.
All right,
okay.
we're good.
So this should make a difference in the arena, right? Classic arena. Let's see.
Have him go up against Deacon.
Okay, well.
Or that.
This is you wanna.
I'm afraid of Rhonda.
Yeah, you just want to be faster. It doesn't. It should be whoever goes first wins. Should be. Should be, right? So the Loki's going first. Mm-hmm. Sun Wukong is now going to destroy them faster. Mm-hmm. And then Alice will go at some point.
That's even more attack boost and defense boost.
Okay. Okay, well, Sun Wukong should go here in a minute.
Yeah, and Duchess does that block debuffs thing.
Yeah.
And that helps a lot.
Yeah, that's great.
It's eventually going to go. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Yay. Okay, so that should be better. Mm-hmm. Should be better. I think the right thing to do would be to go Deacon as fast as possible, because then you're gonna be fast, and then Deacon will put defense down on them. Then you're gonna get offense up from Loki, let's say, and then or Arbiter someday, right? And then delete with Sun Wukong. If you don't delete with Sun Wukong, you delete with Alice. Mm-hmm. My team right now is my arena team. Oh my God, he's climbing the chair. Her cat is climbing the chair. Anyways, okay, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you're gonna have fun with that. No, so the thing is that perception gear and glyphs are so important that this may sound like a hassle, but on every single faction, just find your 5 best and take even the garbage, the worst one in your 5 best, at least 2.
Actually, I might switch. Watch this.
What's that?
I'm gonna take out my demon goat and I'm gonna do Panthera.
Okay,
I like him better.
Okay, and then also this doesn't.
And he's also booked up because I don't know what else to do with my rare books.
Okay, so this is fine.
Like 10,000.
This is fine because I don't think this is a huge investment of taking somebody to 40 and then 3 purples. It's just not that big investment. Also, Sun Wukong doesn't help you there.
I know.
So because this is only arena, so you got to put something like that.
Both.
But
Say it.
Both. Every faction, you just have to be like deliberate about having 5 useful characters, because this is what's going to give you perception gear and glyphs, which is going to make everything a lot better. And then, then from there, it's going to be like, get your accuracy on Geomancer as high as possible. Now, you see right here, 305. Now,
you're in the way.
Yeah, 305. Oh, 305. Okay. Well, let's hit this button there because it's going to be 305. It's still in the way. 305. How many Geomancers do you have?
4.
Have you
They're all in Faction Guardians.
Faction Guardians?
Go to Dwarves.
Okay, let's see here.
All the way at the bottom.
I've got this really hard. I don't ever sit here. Okay, so let's do this.
I have the Epic Dwarf fully
Okay.
setup.
So here's the thing that you can do is eventually. So right now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. When you get a 6th pair, you can start moving empowering these. You know what that is? Empowering?
Yes.
Okay. You don't want to do that because it's not reversible. But what that would.
I just got a new spider, but I want to.
Yeah. So yeah, you don't want to do that now. I wouldn't think. But the idea would be, I'm just going to pull these 2 out so you can see what that would look like. So dwarves, right here. So we're going to take out. We're just going to take out these 2 right here so you can see what it looks like. So they're out, right? So you're losing 10% HP right now. But empowering champions would do this. Well, you don't want to see it, but it would give a bunch of stuff.
I really don't want to lose.
But you could do 4 of them. No, but you don't want to do it. But when you start having like multiples of those other ones, then you can start funneling the Geomancers into each other at some point. Typically, the types of characters that get the most benefit from that is going to be damage dealers, which Geomancer is
Geomancer?
No, technically he's not a true damage dealer because his damage is based off of the HP burn that comes in. He does damage, but it's not like Sun Wukong damage. It's not like Alice damage. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah. So, no, it's not nearly as big.
No, it's not based off of the character's stats.
Yeah, you don't. I'm sorry, you don't see it immediately, and it's not based off of stats.
Geomancer's dancer is based off of the HP of the person attacking in.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not based off of his stats at all. So him getting more stats.
But it's based on accuracy.
Yeah, well, because if you don't land the you don't land the HP.
You can have all the attack you want on him, but it's not going to do anything because it's all HP burn, which is about percentage of max HP. Yeah,
and if you don't land the HP burn, you're not getting the correct. Yeah, if you gotta be landing in. So
put him back in.
So at some point, Geomancer being at 300 is fine, but like if you want to have any success up here in finishing like the Twin Towers, it's got to be way over, 350. It's got to be 450-ish.
Not 350.
No, and then at some point, like if you want to do the upper levels of Doom Tower, it probably needs to be 550. So it's like getting Geomancer as high as possible with his accuracy at some point. I mean, and that's where's that? It's going to come from perception gear, and you've got one piece there. You're running, but perception gear is going to come from faction. So you just gotta like be deliberate on these crypt key, the faction wars, and just like for each tribe, 5 characters, and take them at least to 43 purples, and then because that's not a huge investment. Because
43 purples?
3 purples, yeah. Ascend them to 3 purples.
Oh,
yeah, for at least 3 purples, because you get the extra skill when you go to 3 purples. And so then, if you get a better character, taking them to 40 is not that big. Then you just food them. And then it's not that big of a deal. I don't know where else to go with this. Like, I
think that's a good start.
Yeah, I think that's a good
place for me to go from
here.
Yeah,
because I think to move forward, you're going to need perception gear and glyphs, and so that's going to be, and the thing is there's certain things that happen every single day. The most important one is the Demon Lord, right? Then it's probably these crypts, and and so on, and then moving up inside of the tower is pretty important. Then at some point you hit a wall with Cursed City and you can't go any further. I get that, and the fortress is a daily activity, but I don't think it's as important as like Demon Lord or the Crypt Keys. It's just those are so important. Demon Lord's the most important. Anyways, I'm sure I missed something.
Comment below.
Yeah, and if you haven't done so already, click the link in the description, and you'll get Corrado, Fox Hunter, and Ugo at level 15, and use the promo code
Monkey King
for Sun Wukong.
Get Alice.
No. Just use Sun Wukong.
No Supreme 6 either?
No. Only use Monkey King. Don't do those other ones. Anyways, bye for now.
Bye.